I'm Ben David, and I'm taking the Bible out of print. The Bible is a medieval legend itself. In this narrative, I'm going to explain how all 66 books are 100% English apocryphatic medieval legend. All of the 2766 books, such a complex medieval legend that is still in print. It's still in print in all of these weird little ways in English. And this really complex medieval legend of 27 books is too complex because it looks like this. It's a medieval legend in English. So, taking it at medieval legend in English, the Bible, Grandpa Gideon's 1899 English Apocryphatic, the little put it in your back pocket I've been utilizing record keeping of. This is entirely English Apocrypha cult on the internet. The gotquestions.org internet cult. This is entirely English Apocrypha. Christian churches. This is entirely English Apocrypha. That is still here. It showed how long you would go with the same legend, the same 27 book legend like that. And it stuck at 66 books over here, and it stuck at that. So, no more is what I'm doing. God and Moses spoke face to face two whole times, and we have to put God and Moses speaking face to face at each and every verse of this complex. When you do it that way, English apocryphatic. And this English apocryphatic needing a narrative to get out of it's because this guy is a legend. He is actually a medieval wizardry, little Kabbalistic little legend, putting some uh, past tense sense on it, Kabbalistic with a Q. That this book is in print and this picture exists is that this character is a Kabbalistic with the Q, Quell theory legend. You received the Quran, and this character with the this didn't happen. It sat there and whispered the absolute sweet nothings of the Quran into the ears of the Prophet Muhammad. So I'm accepting the 9/11 jihad explaining this to you. This needs to come out of print at 99. In 99, when cult organization was just getting started. And I know God questions that cult. I've been with you your entire existence. Don't worry. I'm that guy. I'm taking the Bible out of print. God questions that cult because I was there with you and you were there. You even broke the internet when I asked how old it was in 99, and you're here today. It said 6,000, so I'll take that. It said it. I asked, yeah, how old is the earth? I asked the internet on my Google browser in 99. And, why is the internet broken? How old is the earth? I asked because I was working with all of these people with ties on. We'll call them evolutionists. Furries. They grew up in this other paradigm of existence. Well, we'll just so during the Cold War era, it was really hard on you Christians. Really difficult with the false messiah. During the Cold War era, it was really difficult for the Christian Baptist churches and all of the Puritan bullshit churches that exist today. Anyone with this Bible in print teaching a legend of Jesus because he looked like this to you, it's a baby story. The legend of Jesus, the 27 books. Yeah, God and Moses spoke face to face. Okay, so he ended up like that, and it's. We have to take the Bible out of print because of 6,000 never happened. 136 million trillion years ago, or whatever, 136 million years, we figured out the white cliffs of Dover Coccolus, that's fossil history. Kennewick, man, 9,200-year-old fossil history. Who wants to in Australia? OTO, help me out. We got this really dumb, immoral, incompetent cult on the internet. They can't accept reality for gravity. And I think it's because nobody has ever tried, to be honest, think their way out of the Bible of a 6,000-year earth. Cult on the internet can't do it themselves. Now we have to get the whole Bible out of print. Cult on the internet. What do you do with the Bible that's invalid at cult on the internet? You get it out of print and you record yourself as to why. When did man invent writing? You evolved it and you kept the Bible as legend. And from that point forward, it all went downhill for you in picture format. In the year 1665, you followed a legend. In the year 1666, a legend to regurgitate logic through. No, you can accept reality now. A 500,000-year cone of Mount Rainier makes perfect sense with a 12 million year base. 6,000 years doesn't work for the Grand Canyon at all. And 6 million doesn't actually work for the Grand Canyon either, evolutionists. The paleontologists and geologists, you're kind of dumb. 6 million, that no erosion in the Grand Canyon occurred from the Colorado River, none whatsoever. 6 million years ago, it got that little dribble of water up in there, and that was it. It finally got there from wherever it came from. And finally, because 4.543 billion years ago, you're so dumb now, the Earth was the size of a quarter. I've been explaining for two weeks a cult organization that contacts reality. This is simple theology. If you had a brain cell, you'd have a brain cell, but you don't. And so you keeping the medieval legend to 6,000, you weren't able to determine that the Earth was once upon a time. God and Moses spoke face to face as friends, described in what Moses wrote down to collapse a cult with. Take the Bible out of print because of that described Pangea. And that was Pangea. So once upon a time, take the Bible out of print. You didn't have a brain cell because you thought Genesis 1:9 meant something else. Genesis 1:9, God and Moses spoke face to face. The earth was like this: 1 hour day earth, 2 hour day earth, 3 hour day earth, 4 hour day earth, 5 hour day earth, 6 hour day earth. And over that course of time, the Alps formed. And over that course of time, the Grand Canyon went from lips touching. And over that course of time, as the 18 miles across swelled up and the earth expanded, and you have magic proofing volcanoes all over there telling you about that type of shit, and you can't keep record of 6 million years ago, you got water up in there. Wow. Yeah, that's because you NASA scientists made it to the moon on a powered kite with the theory of evolution. It's kind of weird. And so it being kind of weird that NASA scientists themselves looking down on the earth, hey, is that the old speck down there? I kind of was floating in space and not teaching a grade ape how to write, and you keeping a legend of a theory of origin and a legend of 6,000. You got nothing. Cult organization, you guys got nothing. You followed a legend from 1859, and I'll seal off the legend from 1890. Cult organization. Shut off, Apocrypha. Shut off. Yeah, so Grandpa Seth, he was burned up in Solsevich, Enos, during the days of Enos, when they started to call on the name of the Lord in the book you can't read because you took God out of it and you kept it this medieval puzzle legend to not think your way out of. But you just had to learn it and figure it out as, this is what it said. God and Moses spoke face to face. He wants to use his Bible to get it out of print to shut a cult off with and never teach it again is what he wanted. When you had it in 99 is actually what he wanted. He wanted you to figure out that all of the magic poof furries running around who grew up from great apes, keeping record for the age of the Grand Canyon, 6 million year trickle of water up into the Grand Canyon during 99. You can't use that to turn off the Bible, and it comes out in 2005. Jimmy Swagger Screw did it again in 2010. In 2020, we have this cult on the internet. They can't accept reality. So I'm just here to take the Bible out of print because of that irrational. No, there's never been 6,000 years. Yes, you had the Bible in print too long. And so that's where we're at. You're deflated as dumb in having taken God out of the Bible. God questions that cult on the internet. I can't give you much more than furries. You're stupid. All of you Saline cult members everywhere going around your magic poof furries. You've heard of those who broke the Sabbath. They shall be changed to death. The righteous said breaking the Sabbath. So the Saturday crew who still have the Sabbath, thanks, Tifa, but I'm taking your book away from you because you're a Saline cult there in Bellevue. Yeah, so the Saline idiots with that book still, and Kurt Cobain blew his head off because you had it in print. And 6,000 never happened. 6,000 never happened. 6,000 never happened. 6,000 never happened. Wow. It kind of goes like that. Get the fucking thing out of print. You're so dumb now. And you're all in hell. And you're all dipshit dumb with that book in print. Cult organization. You can't read it. You can't read it. You even took God out of it. Kept it at 6,000. It's always been invalid. Always. Cult organization. You're dumb. It was invalid in 1986 when I was baptized, and take it away from all churches. Anything after it was invalid, take it away. Ben David, take it away. The collapse the church in Rome, take the Bible away from the church in Rome. Handwrite your retirement for 6,000. It was never there, and you have no brain cell now. Put God and Moses spoke face to face as friends. Get rid of your Bible after that. God and Moses spoke face to face. He was an albino and doing this for the Matterhorn. God and Moses spoke face to face. The Matterhorn's an old chunk of rock. God and Moses spoke face to face. NASA scientists made it to the moon on a powered kite. Good job for an 1859 theory. So you forgot about Lord Kelvin. He's my man. Shoot, Lord Kelvin, birthday of my daughter. He born, and his death. I married my ex-wife. That was kind of a death sentence for the Bible in and of itself, that I married a Baptist who came from a Christian church. And now I'm narrating the end of the Bible, having distributed the Bible in the former USSR. And it's really just taking two verses and every Bible in print and saying God and Moses spoke face to face. You don't have a brain cell after that. God and Moses spoke face to face. He was an albino in this one. And God and Moses spoke face to face. Adam was fat when he got expelled from the Garden of Eden. Then that story that Moses wrote down, indefinite, but they got Auschwitz. And Dachau is Sargis. But you left that book in print open at 6,000. The Mormons have it. And it was still open, and they didn't. My Mormon friends, they, yeah, we already knew it was never 6,000 years ago. So it's kind of dumb. And in print, a Mormon legend got questions that stupid. Who cares? Who cares? We take it out of print and actually learn it. Wow, at all Earth history. Wow, the Bible, you actually know what it said by taking it out of print and doing it again. At some point, still not pinpointed in the fossil record. Flea evolved amazingly strong hind legs. Yeah, that point Nell over there at Life Science with the really dipshit, dumb, and moral incompetent cult on this, and at some points the dipshit, dumb, and moral incompetent cult can't figure out 500 years of legend. Dipshit, dumb, got Bible in print. Dipshit, dumb, get it on print, dipshit dumb, get it on print, get dipshit dumb. We have a 6,000 year legend cult website who can't accept reality now. Get it out of print because we have a 6,000 year Earth legend cult website. Got questions out of moral and company cult. Pastor Tim who can't accept reality, so I'll get it out of print for your Bible church and that Bible church over there, and I'll help the school out over there that doesn't know that the Bible be broke and 6,000 never happened, and take it away from the Mormons over there and Bible be broke and 6,000 never happened, and you're moral stupid, get the Bible out of print, Bible be broke at 6,000, never once upon a time did 6,000 ever happen. We just have a really dumb moral and company cult on the internet who can't accept reality now. You're a wobble in time, you're a piece of shit. You cult on the internet, you're nothing. And Kennewick Man, 9,200 euro fossil, he's a something. And Tim, who can't accept reality for the legitimization of 500,000 year Conan, 12 million year Mount Rainier, and doesn't deserve to even have a car. He's so dumb now. And so I'll take the Bible out of print at that. Oh, 136 million year white coccoliths made you out of the white Dover coccoliths. Oh, the Bible told you that he was albino. Oh.